You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. I will send word as soon as we have something of note. Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest. Roger that.
Moving there.
Copy that. Affirmative. Roger that.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Moving. I see many.
Moving to designated position.
Moving out.
On the move.
It will be strong! Stand and fight!
Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks. Hostiles pacified.
Heading out.
Target's still up.
Position confirmed.
Take this. Unless they leave us no choice, we should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home anything useful. Orders confirmed on the move.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form, a purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore. Aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore. Moving.
Sure thing.
Take this!
Good copy. Moving on target. Get ready for a surprise.
To that position.
On the move!
are judged! Spotted. They will fight no more!
Hostile neutralized.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Affirmative, moving out. Good copy. Moving on target. Rolling out. 10-4.
Moving far.
Got it covered. Rolling.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
On my way. Got it covered.
Attacking on
Got
sight.
it covered. I've got eyes on an advent position. Compromised. Get it together. Not good.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Confirmed. Target's still up. Draining ammo fast.
I go. Their journey ends here. I am almost out of ammunition.
Moving. Not a problem. They're flanking my position here. Target neutralized. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
If every mission goes this smoothly, it's only a matter of time before we regain control of the planet.
who do not know it and would not seek it. But I am beholden to my master's will, and they would silence all questions.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose. We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
This will prove to be an important step forward. The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Plans.
Hey, Commander. You lived in
Honor and hypocrisy.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action, but after a few days' rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Titan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test.
Setting course for the East African sector. Attempting to establish...
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
With each passing day, I come closer to finding you and your remaining forces. Ready yourself.
seeing a steady flow of migrants heading into the cities.
I'm not sure they have to do all that much convincing at this point.
And I'm not sure I'd trade my freedom for a few hot meals and the cure for the common cold.
Well, maybe not. But what about the terminally ill, the elderly, or the disabled? The aliens can offer them something we can't. Something most people would trade anything for.
You're wrong about that, Doctor. We can offer them freedom. Even if
Aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
As trusted allies, I ask that you aid my kind in the battle ahead.